Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my Wordle tutorial, 7:45 a.m., Monday, June 2nd, 2025. And we've been doing well with adieu lately. I bid you adieu. It's got 4 of the vowels, and so you get those out of the way early. So let's see what we can get here. Okay, we got the E is green, so it is in that 4th position. Now let's use our ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. I'll write a description for you to memorize. You can get these in 3 or 4 regularly. I do it. You can do it. Try it for 30 days. It's free. Okay, and I don't even charge for premium later. Okay, ETAOIN SHRDLUC, ETAOIN SHRDLUC, S-H. Okay, so let's go over that. ETAOIN, E is in the puzzle, T isn't, A is O, A is not, O-I-N, SHRDLUC, S-H. So in other words, the next 5 most common letters in English language, left, right, T-O-N-S-H in that order. So let's make a word with the E in that 4th position and 4 of these letters. Does anything jump out at you? I see a really obvious one. N-O-T-E-S. N-O-T-E-S. You don't get any better than that. We got the next 4 most common letters. So that's just made to order. That's why this system works so good over and over again. So well, so good. Okay. Yeah, we get the N, so it's either here. After the second guess, it's always a good time to review your vowels. No A, we have an E, maybe a second E. No I, no O, no U. Wow, that's huge. Look at that. No A, no I, no O, no U. No A, no I, no U. So, in other words, there's probably a second E in this puzzle, unless there's only one vowel, which would, if the E was in the middle, I'd say yes, maybe there's only one vowel. But being here, I'm thinking this is a double E, or sometimes Y. So let's use our ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC, S-H-R-D-L-U-C. So in other words, the next 4 most common letters in English language, left to right, H-R-L-C. So let's pretend there is an E here, E-E, then the N's probably here, so something E-E-N, let's put the H here, R, yeah. So obviously the obvious answer, R-E-E-N, would be green if you got that double E. So that's a pretty high percentage guess. Oh wow, that wasn't it? So see, you figure there was a double E there that ends in N. So okay, so that wasn't too hard to figure out, was it? So preen, let's go through the alphabet. Just breen, A, B, breen, C, D, E, F, G. I don't think there's anything else. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So yeah, so there you go. So we didn't get it in 3, but we did get it in 4, which is, you had a choice between green or preen with that double E like that. And I would have picked green over preen anyway. I think G is letter frequency a little more common than P. A lot of those words end in ing. So we weren't going to get it in 3 today. That was just a bummer. But 4 is okay. As long as I don't go to 5. I hate going to 5. So 100, A plus, A, B, C, D, F if you go over 6. So that's it. Just when you use this with the 4 vowels, go over your vowels and you'll see, hey, wait a minute, logically there's probably a double E there. I mean, there wasn't much left. Now E could have been another spot as well, but that was ending in N like that was a pretty high percentage guess. It worked out. Okay, that's it, and we'll see you for the next video. Bye.